magnificent woman.
I just can't believe it. I mean, I work with Ryan. He works for me. Skimming off the top, cooking the books. I mean, I can understand that, but rape, I can't see it.
Ryan Lavery's fate is not going to be decided this evening. So why waste all this beautiful music? Yeah?
Oh, wait. You're shameless.
Why? Because I'm at the ball with the most beautiful woman here, and I want to show her off a little?
No, because everybody in this room could be dropping like flies from anthrax or poison gas. If it wasn't affecting you, you could care less.
Yes. Anthrax, manthrax. If I were in your arms, I'd die happy.
No.
Happier than any man has a right to be.
If you're waiting for me to say that you were right and I was wrong, don't hold your breath.
The old kid Fisher might have, but I told you I'm not the same woman you knew in Napa. Maybe you'll believe that now.
Not yet. Not by a long shot. This case isn't over. Ryan Lavery looked me in the face and said he didn't rape you, and I believe him.
But the evidence
The
says
evidence states that you had sex. It doesn't state that you were raped.
Dad!
See, that's a scenario that's really familiar to me. So you're gonna have to forgive me if I don't jump on the Kit Fisher bandwagon like your friend Edmund.
Kid? You okay?
That's twice.
Twice what?
Twice that you believed me when the rest of this town was screaming for my blood.
That's twice I was right.
For which I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I mean that, Edmund.
Your attempt to launch Lavery in Defiant Valley society came to naught.
Well, Erica, the caterer would like to know how you would like your crow prepared, or perhaps you'd prefer crow tartare. It's not a good night for me, Palmer.
My situation with Raquel has nothing to do with Ryan.
We're talking about misplaced faith here.
They have proof he had sex with Kit, whether it was consensual or not. Look, no one has proof that Raquel is anything but a mother who wants the best for her son.
So it's okay for you to believe that Raquel's motives are pure, but it's not okay for me to believe Ryan when he swears he had no kind of sex with that woman at any time.
I'm not saying that.
But you implied it.
Why are we getting off the track here? Okay, this is about Ryan.
Because your faith is A-okay, and my faith is a crock.
Okay. Look, all I'm saying is that maybe you should reassess your position on Ryan. That's it. Okay? Let's just back off until he goes to court.
You want me to back off?
Yeah. Yes.
I told you from the time being that Raquel was out to get you back at any cost. And you told me to back off. And everything would be fine. Everything would work out fine for us. And then she shows up with a son by you. And now they're both living down the hall. And that is anything but fine.
You invited her to stay here.
Because you wanted her here. It was your idea.
Because Max was having trouble adjusting. That's the only reason.
And we both felt sorry for him. But you know what? We could all toughed it out. He would have come around eventually. And I know that you know the longer that woman is under the same roof as you, the longer she is going to postpone that divorce that you claim to want so desperately.
Wait a minute, claim? You think I don't want to divorce her?
I don't know what to think about you anymore, Mateo. But I believe Ryan when he says he didn't rape that woman. And I'm going to stand by him. I may not have many friends in this town, but the ones I do have, I go to the mat for. And I'm sticking by Ryan, whether you like it or not.
You're
telling me it was only a 70% match.
That's correct.
You're gonna walk in here and arrest my client on a 70%
Trevor,
match.
save your argument for a jury. It's lost on me.
It wasn't 100%, Derek. Not 98%. A freaking 70%.
You know good and well the juries have convicted with less than a 70% match.
I don't know that.
The odds of anybody else coming that close on a DNA test are astronomical, which is exactly what Jackson's experts are going to support.
You got no proof it wasn't consensual sex, Derek, that created this stain from which you get a 70% match to my client.
Have
Did you put a
sex
sock
with
in
that-
it?
All right. I'll tell you what. You both are going to get your day in court.
Good.
But right now, I'm going to go get that warrant from Judge Harriman, who I'm sure is going to love being disturbed at this hour.
Sorry, Derek.
And since you, my friend, are forcing me to do it,
You bet your pippy I.
and since I don't want your boy's case to be thrown out on a technicality, I'm gonna go. Oh, and by the way, I'm requesting that Mr. Lavery remain in this room.
Why?
Because if he doesn't, the officers I have posted at the doors and at the windows are gonna be very angry.
You're keeping him under house arrest.
Just be here when I get back with the warrant.
They're gonna railroad me, aren't they?
Not as long as I can hoot and holler, they won't. I'll be right back.
I know you didn't rape her. But you also said you didn't have sex with her. Did you? I need to know the truth, Ryan. Right now.
Gillian, I know I don't have the best track record when it comes to being straight with people. Okay, even our marriage started out in a lie. I played the rich boy until Kelsey spilled the beans. I even lied to the immigration department.
So did I, but that's not what I'm asking you.
Okay, look. When I was a kid, I used to lie to get myself out of trouble, to protect myself, to get what I wanted. You see, it's so ingrained in me, I could lie without even thinking about it.
So you did have sex with Kid Fisher?
No. Gillian, you've got no reason to believe me. Everybody's gonna believe that stupid DNA test down there, but may God strike me dead right here, right now, if I'm not telling you the absolute truth. I swear on the love that we shared that all I did with that woman was kiss.
How did the DNA...
I don't know. I don't have a clue. It wasn't mine. Look, either somebody's trying to set me up to take the fall for somebody else, or the DA faked evidence.
And what about the mask? The mask. She said he was wearing the rapist at the bar that night.
Look, she threw it at me. I left the bar with it. I threw it in the parking lot. Anybody could have come and picked it up. I told the cops that.
Well, then I'll just tell the cops to keep looking until they find the real rapist.
Yeah, baby. Look, they're not going to waste their time, okay? They got me. They got this bogus DNA test. Montgomery's going to throw me in front of a trial so fast. And if they find me guilty, you understand, I could get 25 years to life.
No, Ryan, that's impossible.
Listen to me. The only way for me to get out of this thing is for me to lie under oath, is to say that I had consensual sex with that woman. But I'll tell you something, I've been lying my whole life to get myself out of tight spots, and I am not gonna do it this time. I had sex of no kind with that woman. Okay, look, forget about that, okay? Just forget about the jury. All I really care about right now is whether you believe me. Maybe do you?
Look, I don't care if you believe it or not. Ryan Lavery is innocent. I just know it. I feel it. I'm not going to take somebody like Kid Fisher seriously.
Of all people, Brooke, you should know what it's like to be falsely accused.
Tad, look, I'm sorry that Kit accused you. It doesn't mean that she's lying this time.
What about Tad's first-hand experience with her? I don't understand you. Tad has known Kit Fisher a much longer time than you have.
And a lot better than you have.
Where is your faith in Tad's judgment?
Well, where is your faith in Jack's?
Jack is prejudiced in Kit's favor, and he just can't help that. But you, on the other hand, Brooke, you have absolutely no excuse whatsoever.
You know, I would think you of all people would understand.
I understand that you are a bitter, lonely woman, desperately trying to fill your life with
All right.
any cause that you can possibly get
enough.
your
Look,
hands
the
on.
evening has gone badly enough. Let's just call it truce for now, okay?
You know what? You need help, and lots of
No,
it.
you're the one who needs
Brooke.
help.
Well, I'd say that went well.
She's ridiculous.
Listen, before I forget, I want to thank you for what you did for Ryan in there. Being taken under your wing is going to count for a lot in this town.
You know, Ryan is innocent, and I just can't stand it when a woman falsely accuses a man of rape.
I've had enough for one evening. I'm going to go home.
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How could I ever thank you for all the support? Without your help, I would have fallen apart.
You're gonna be fine. Listen, why don't you give Jackson a call? Make his name.
Yeah, I'd like to thank him too.
Come on.
I think we should get back to the party.
This is the party I like right here.
Oh boy.
Trevor. Sorry, do you need my input with the Ryan case?
No, you can jump on that tomorrow. I think your input's needed here.
Good night. Okay, I'm off the hook with that. Where were we? The night is still young.
Yes, it is.
Are you really okay with letting Opal alone in the middle of this war on the Cortlands?
Well, yeah, now that Tad's moved back in, she'll be fine. You know, I don't know why I've gotten so attached to this woman, but for some strange reason I have. I'm gonna miss her. But I am gonna miss you so much, I gotta tell you. You do understand, don't you? Why I have to go off and leave you like this?
Adrian, I went into this with my eyes wide open. So, you go with a clear conscience.
If I must say goodbye, I'd rather do it somewhere where we won't be disturbed. Wouldn't you say to us going back to your place?
What a wonderful idea. Don't know why I didn't think of it myself. Let's go.
You know, I got to give it to you, Dixie. You are a master of the mixed message.
Why do you say that?
Well, first you say that you're going to get out of Tad's life.
I am.
Uh-huh. And then the next thing I know, you've asked him to move in here.
Well, that to protect Opal.
Sure, Dixie. Whatever you say.
Would you mind getting me a glass of milk?
But we got water right here.
I'm really thirsty for milk. Would you mind?
Sure. I'll be right back.
Uncle Palmer? Opal?
Sorry to disappoint you.
You left the party early?
Well, I lost my date, remember?
Tad, I think I made a horrible mistake.
Which one?
It wasn't fair of me to ask you to move in here.
Why's that?
Well, because you have Jamie and...
Jamie's staying at Brooks.
Well, you have a house. You have a whole house to look after.
That's why I have a housekeeper. Next.
It's just, that, you know, Brayden and I can look after Opal. I mean, it's silly, you know.
If you want to go home, it's all right with me.
So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch.
Pediatric conference in room 301, starting at 5 p.m.
Okay.
Is this okay?
Just fine, just fine.
5 p.m.
Why don't you go ahead and take off, Liza?
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll stay.
No, look, my therapist is going to be here in a second, and there's no reason for you to hang around.
I promised your mother. Besides, we were going to have lunch, right?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, Sally.
Miss Perkins, Liza Colby, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, you ready for the big day? So, what do you think? Ready to get started?
You know I am.
Okay, let's get
Over
in
here?
position over here. Okay. Frank, could you give me a hand here, please?
Sure, be glad to, Sal.
Okay. Look at this.
Liza, you really don't have to hang around if you want to go out. You know?
Oh, no, that's okay.
All right, Greg, now we're just going to lift you up to the bar, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. How do you feel, okay?
Fine.
Excuse me. Should I stand here or what?
Look, why don't you go ahead and go outside? I'd really rather not have an audience right now.
Okay, great. I'll come back for you later, okay?
Okay.
Bye, Liza. Okay, you feeling okay?
Now, what do we do now? What do we do?
Okay. Now, I want you to start by swinging your right leg forward, okay?
Okay. Like this?
That's it. Good. Good. Okay. Now, backwards.
Backwards.
Okay.
This is all right, huh?
Good. You're doing great. Now, the other leg. Try the other leg. Go forward. Okay, great. Now back.
Okay. This is easy.
Oh, great. Yeah, well, okay, easy. Let's try left leg off to the side, okay? Lift it to the side.
This side?
Left leg.
Oh, you're right. This isn't so easy.
Well, that's because you're working against gravity there.
Okay, the other one now?
You're
the other
pretty eager, aren't you?
How about that?
Great, that's great.
Okay, Sally. Enough of this beginner stuff. Let's go for the hard stuff now.
What?
I want to walk, Sally.
Oh, no.
Come on, I know I can do it.
No, Greg.
I'm ready to take a couple of steps, Sally. I want to do it. Come on, watch. I can do it. I can do it.
Come on now, Greg. Don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad.
Greg, it's too soon. It really is.
I could have done it, Sally.
Greg, learning to walk takes time. One slow step at a time.
Look, it's easy for you to say. You're not stuck in this wheelchair.
Look, I know you're impatient, but the whole process has to be relearned. It's as if you were a baby and you're taking your first steps.
Great.
Hi.
Are you guys finished?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Terrific.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Greg's just anxious to get on with it all.
But you would be, too, if you were stuck in this two-wheeled crate.
Nelson's coming along pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he's really making progress.
Yeah? Only trouble is he can't get out the house as much as he should, you know?
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah. But that was real good of you. Taking him over to graduation like that, that was on time.
Well, you know, he really wanted to go. And besides, Mr. Breck asked him to present that Valley Club award.
Hey, right? That was real cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if it's too soon to call him and see how it went today.
How what went?
Therapy.
Miss Perkins, she started him on the parallel bars today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it is.
That's real good. I mean, he's gonna be walking tomorrow.
Speak of the devil.
Yo, Nelson. Nelson, you sure you all right?
Is he hurt? I'm fine.
Okay, Kobe.
I'm okay.
Look, Greg, do you need me to call Dr.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath, man. I'm fine, okay?
How's your arm? I saw you try and break your
I'm
fall.
okay. I'm okay.
You hear that, man? The man could have broke his arm.
See, I'm all right, okay?
Man, look at them steps. No wonder he
Now,
fell.
hold on.
No, you hold on. The man could have been hurt bad,
Now, look,
real
kid,
bad.
if you want to lose your job, you'll keep your voice down.
Jesse, it's okay. I'll take care of it, all right?
Well, I'm gonna get the man a beer, and it's gonna be on the house.
Sounds good to me, Jess.
Excuse me, Mr.
Hills, Jeff Hills. And look, miss, I'm sorry about your friend, but it's really not my fault.
Well, are you aware, Mr. Hills, that there are laws against discriminating against the handicapped?
Now, who's discriminating? I am trying to run a restaurant here.
Yeah, well, fine, but every public gathering place is supposed to have at least one safe entrance for wheelchairs.
Unless you have an exemption.
Do you have an exemption, Mr. Hills?
What are you, a lawyer?
No, I'm a student, but I care about other people's rights. Are you aware that there's a committee organized at the university that boycotted a movie theater last year because they failed to install wheelchair ramps?
Now, look, miss, I don't own this place. I only run it.
Well, then you must be prepared to lose about 3/4 of your customers because the majority of the people that come to this place are from the university.
Here you go, Nelson. On the house.
Thank you, partner.
You know, you really scared me to death there, you know?
Okay.
You know what it reminded me of, man? You remember that game we played with Center City?
Which one?
The one where you got tackled, man. You wound up on the bottom of the pile? That was deep.
Yeah, I remember that.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'll call the carpenter tomorrow and have him start building a ramp.
Thank you, Mr. Hills.
You're welcome.
Amanda, could you wait a minute? What do you want?
I wanted to say that I was very impressed at the way you defended Greg. So I'm glad you didn't blame the fall on me.
Well, of course I wasn't. It wasn't your fault. The steps were dangerous.
Since when did you become such a crusader?
I'm not, Liza. It just makes me mad when people discriminate, that's all.
Against anyone. Or Greg in particular.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
You have a thing for Greg, don't you?
You are unbelievable.
You and Greg.
What's so funny?
Well, I just never thought about you and Greg.
I don't want to talk about it with you.
Why not?
Because you are a scheming, disloyal little creep, that's why.
Oh, you still think I took Tad Martin away from you?
I don't really. I don't think it, Liza. I know it.
Well, let me just tell you something for your information, okay, Amanda? I did no such thing. He wasn't yours to begin with.
Well, I don't care, because I don't want him, and you can have him.
Where are you going?
I'm going over here to see how Greg is.
All right, fine. But you just remember, Amanda, he's with me.
Bye-bye. It's been nice getting to know you.
Oh, I am so glad to be back here. It's where I belong. I'm home. I can't wait to get out there and make you both look good.
Did I ever tell you about my sensory pathways?
You know, if Erica never existed, someone would have to invent her.
Yeah, no kidding.